guys, welcome to the Small Talk Podcast. It's me, the host, Tiny, and I have my panel guest today. Everyone introduce themselves.
I'm Full-Time Fitz. I'm from Queens.
It's Kadeem, a.k.a. Demi.
And I'm Liv from the Bronx.
Hey, shout out to the Bronx.
BX all day. South Carolina, too.
Shout out to the Bronx. Shout out to the Bronx.
Yeah.
Queens get the
fuck
money
with
though,
Queens,
right?
I'm going to hold it down for Queens.
Yeah, we got a rep for Queens. We Bronx over here, okay? So this episode was sponsored by Eat a Sweet Cupcakes Bakery. So all of this is from them. Thank you so much. And you guys are welcome to have some during the show at any point.
eat one.
I'm not just saying this. These are the best cupcakes, like, literally ever. My favorite flavor is actually banana pudding. And I'm not just saying that. So,
right.
you know, try it.
I'm definitely eat one.
Yeah, they're good. Banana pudding. I know. Next one. These are good too. So how is everybody feeling today?
Feeling good. It's hot outside.
It's good.
Bless, always.
Okay.
Feeling good.
Feeling good. It is super hot. It was raining out of nowhere. So I'm hot. I hate the heat. It gives me an attitude for no reason.
I love it. But
I just don't like the humidity. But it's sticky and it's like, I don't like that.
And correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like New York heat is different though.
Of course.
Yeah. It's definitely all the concrete. Yes, no, I'm not even joking. Like the heat be rising over the concrete.
Okay. Let's get it.
Because it is the concrete. And maybe that is why. Because it be like
'Cause
busted.
the heat, it stays in the bricks.
yeah,
And the cement.
what's in the Bronx? Bricks.
That's
Oh, here we go.
all right. We're
Here
not
we
doing
go.
that.
Yo.
We're not doing that.
This is the camp. Yo. Defending the Bronx is a full-time job.
It definitely
really
is.
is.
It
All
definitely
these boroughs
is.
be going hard on us. It's
we got
not that
trees.
bad. The
We got
Bronx is
trees.
not that
The
bad. I
Bronx is
promise you.
lit. The Bronx is the originator of a lot of things. Y'all just don't like to give us credit, but it
Nah,
is.
we give you hip hop.
Hip hop, exactly.
The Bronx is not that bad.
It's not. It's really not. I'm born and raised in the Bronx.
Alright.
So, I'm going to rep hard. It's definitely not as upscale as the other
I'm
boroughs.
offended.
We keep that. We don't talk about that in front of the company. We don't talk about that in front of the company.
But, definitely got to rep the Bronx. But okay. He's by himself, so that's not fair.
Okay.
We can't
Nah,
gang
I
up
got
on
it.
I'm not gonna gang up on Queens. We're not gonna gang up on Queens.
Because I know it'd be hard when it's just a Bronx person and it'd be mad like Brooklyn people. Like,
What
I be
the
having to
Mets
fight
doing?
for my life.
What the Mets doing?
Yo, I don't even know.
Exactly.
Don't shit on the Mets. People
Yo,
go hard for the Mets.
I don't even know. I think did they win the other day? No, they lost actually.
Are you a Met fan?
Nah, I'm not. But they're from Queens, so I'm by default.
Okay.
I
That's
respect
how I
it.
They
feel.
did lose.
Yeah.
That
Sucks.
FanDuel hit different. When you
That FanDuel is crazy because I feel like mad girls was even on it. They don't even know nothing about sports, which is like
and
crazy
that's
to me.
crazy. Like when FanDuel hit New York, everybody was on it.
Everybody.
Everybody. Grandmothers, mothers,
Want that ticket to
they
hit.
like,
Yo.
yo, tell me who to pick. Come on, man. It's just when you into sports.
I can't. I'm not into gambling. I lose $20 and that's
Me
it.
neither.
That's it. Like I'm tight. Give me my money back. I'm not playing. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I was like that at the casino one time. My friends was like, yo, you bad luck, bro. I lost. I'm out.
exactly.
I got a thing. Once I lose twice, that's it.
And
That
people be
shit
really
tap out.
addicted.
That's it.
They be really keep going back, losing all their bread. I don't know how.
I lose twice, that's it.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
crazy.
good.
If I end up making the money that I came in with, I'm definitely out.
Facts.
But that kind
I'll pay
of
my money back.
goes into like, I know when FanDuel hit, it was like crazy on like social media and stuff, and it kind of like leads into like the first topic too, like how big of an influence social media is in our culture, like.
That is
Especially like I think we're all in the kind of same age group, late 20s. I'm probably the only one in my late
30.
20s. Yeah. 30 gang. But
all right, I'm 32.
so
Third
I guess
game.
I'm the only baby here, but I'm holding on strong. But
It's coming.
so our
POP,
era, I feel
hold
like
it down.
we grew up in a good era because we seen like everything change. We was here
That's a
before the
fact.
internet.
That's a
We was
fact.
outside. We didn't have the tablets. We was playing Manhunt and
We
like
definitely grew up
tag.
in a time when we literally watched everything change from, like you said, the internet to how you interact with people, going out, music, and seen that change from what was it, CDs back then to MP3s to
Everything.
iPods.
Cassette tapes.
yeah.
Cassette tape.
VHS.
That's
Oh,
all
yeah.
that. DVDs.
Damn.
Blu-ray.
Can't find the bootleg man no more.
No
Yup.
more. Remember
It's
that?
crazy. It's crazy.
That was like a thing. I
Used
remember
to be
like
on the train and could find them.
I used to be like a crazy like Drake fan, and I used to go to like the CD signings. They don't even do that anymore.
Yeah, it's clip.
No more. Like they still sell CDs, but
I mean, Chris Brown trying to hold it alive with the meet and greets.
he was wild. $1,000.
You know his worth.
No, I mean he's worth it,
know
but
his
me
worth.
personally, I'm not paying $1,000 to see no celebrity.
But if you got
Me
it,
personally, I
But-
got it, and I'm not paying $1,000.
what I think it is too is this a picture you're gonna have for a lifetime. If you think about it,
The experience.
So
yeah.
you would, what celebrity would you pay $1,000 to meet?
none,
Okay, then.
none.
So I'm like to each his own, but I'm personally, I don't have no celebrity right now. At my big age, I'm paying $1,000 to go meet. Like
it's not that
that
deep
could
to
go
me.
to my rent. You
Yeah.
crazy? That's like what?
It's not that deep to me.
Yeah.
For a picture.
I'm not that pressed to meet anybody.
Photoshop's not that bad. I can Photoshop a picture, but
See, look, part of the stuff that came up in our era.
yeah.
But what I learned too, just from working at the airport a couple years ago, is these celebrities, man, they just want to be treated like regular people.
Regular.
Well, they
people.
are regular people.
No, I mean like
No, they want to be treated.
they want to
Yeah.
be treated that way. They don't care about the all the extraness. They just want to be like, it's just like when you come off a flight. You know that feeling when you just like, I just want to get my bag, I just want to go home,
Yeah.
just want to relax.
Yeah.
So when you come up to them with all the extraness, that's when they like,
Like,
just like, come on, have some common decency.
And then it's like, he's mad rude. Meek Mill mad mean. He went to
It's
take a
just
picture
like
with
it's
me.
just like, bro, you
No.
the same way when you come off a flight or you travel too.
Yeah.
You groggy, you tired.
But I'm not Meek Mill, so that's how it be. That's what it come with, right? And that's what you sign up for. And at the end of the day, those people doing that, not saying it's not annoying, but those are the people that put you in a position to be in the position you're
That's
in,
a fact,
right?
too.
So you got to be, as much as it's annoying, it's like, damn, I got this lavish life because of you.
It's also a time. And a
I was about to say, I think it's a time and a place
Of course. But this is what it
too. Don't
comes
come up
with.
to me when I'm eating.
Yo, who was it that said that? I think it was like Eminem that said that. Like when I'm eating, I'm with my daughter. Don't come up to me asking me for no picture.
That is disrespectful.
But it's like, as a fan, it's like, yo, this is the last time I'm ever gonna see Kadeem in my life. Like, yo, I idolize him. Yo, he's eating. I gotta go up to him. This is my only shot. So I'm gonna do it. So then what?
You,
You get what I'm
You
saying?
better come with a business proposal.
That's like you see Hove. You
Make
go out.
this count.
You go out to Catch Steakhouse and you see
Yeah.
Hove. You're not gonna say nothing. You're not gonna want to say anything.
nah, just because, like I said, out of respect as a man too, you know what I mean? You eating.
I respect it.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm not doing that either, but I can understand
Yeah.
from a fan perspective.
Or that's your alone time to yourself too. So I'm not going.
Yeah.
I don't want to interview him. If we outside or something like that, or you passing by, then I'll like, hey, what's up? I'm a big fan. Then I'll approach you. But if you having your time, that's your time. I'm good.
Yeah, that's true.
Or just give you the head nod.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. That's,
Or hit him with a little.
Yeah.
So Liv, you see Mario in the spot. You not doing nothing.
well, I have met Mario.
That's a baby father.
I'm a huge Mario fan. I have met Mario. This is when I was a teenager, and I was starstruck, like to the point I was frozen. I couldn't speak. He was signing autographs, right? Because I paid for the signing, the meet and greet after
Pay that stack.
You paid that $1,000.
No, back then it wasn't that much.
It wasn't that much. And he asked me like what was my name so he could put it on the autograph, and I couldn't even speak. I was stuck.
Oh, no.
And he was like to my biggest fan. And
Man.
then security had to like push me along, like, all right, get the fuck out the
You
way.
missed a moment.
But that was like, I've met mad celebrities since then, and that was like the only time I've ever been starstruck off a celebrity.
Yeah,
I don't
once
think
you
I
get,
ever
like-
been starstruck. I remember I used to be. Don't tell anybody, but I used to be like a crazy Bow Wow fan when I was a teenager.
Mad people.
That was
Like it was
everybody.
like
Bow Wow legend.
That one,
Yeah.
that's regular.
I was like
He a little corny,
obsessed.
but Bow Wow a legend.
Yeah, he's a corny now, but I was on screen
He not corny?
tours. Like I was going hard.
Ah man, I see that one I'm stuck on by default because I'm cool with his DJ.
DJ
man.
Just
And-
One.
Yeah,
Is that the
DJ
one?
Just,
See, I used to
yeah.
know the whole entourage.
She know the whole DJ.
I used to be a
That's
crazy
crazy.
Bow Wow fan. Not
Just
anymore.
is my
but-
guy, and he from Queens too. So,
Oh yeah.
and I was a big Bow Wow fan too. I ain't gonna front.
Everybody.
Yeah.
When I was- when
and
I
they
was
be
growing up,
trying to
that's-
shit on him, but you
That's
know.
probably like one of the first albums my mother bought me.
Yeah.
Everybody had you gotta think about that 02, 01 era. Everybody had the braids.
Yeah.
Everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody was a Bow Wow fan.
He was a heartthrob for the girls. Scream tour. I remember I had to go.
Harlem Shaking, all that.
I met him at a meet and greet to a CD signing, and I was like 15, and I was like, Bow Wow, would you marry me? And he like, what? How old are you? And I'm like, oh my god. But yeah.
Hey, shoot your shot. When you can,
Yeah,
right?
I'm like 15, like, girl, what are you talking about? But yeah, like stuff like that, they don't do those things anymore now. And I think it's so much easier for people to go like viral or be an artist or, you know, become like known and famous.
All you gotta do is one thing and let that, and once that take off, before you know it, you can wake up tomorrow a star.
It's crazy, right?
I always say, like, if I was a rapper or whatever, all you need is one good hit. I'm cool. I'm totally cool being a one-hit wonder.
That's it?
I make a couple mil. I take care of my family. I stack my bro. I'm out. I'm good. You call me a one-hit wonder all you want. I'm rich.
OT Genesis.
That's true.
He has no album.
He just dropped hits.
Wow. I never peeped that.
Yeah.
Straight hits.
You call me a one-hit wonder all you want. I got mills.
What you gonna tell me?
I'm good.
No, that's true. No, I think that like even when it comes down to like how we perceive ourselves, right, with social media, it's like I know for me, there's times anybody, especially for females, I think any female that says it's not true is a lie. Like you compare yourself because you see everybody like dressing a certain way or looking a certain way, and people are only posting like positive things. You don't see too many people post like their struggles. You see like the scammers is lit, you know, girls getting the BBLs, and you just like, it has some type of influence, I think, on everybody. You see everybody with the Cubans and
You just see the end result. You don't see the.
you don't see the
You know what
work.
I mean? Yep.
The work. So I think it has an effect on everyone, especially like how you view yourself, which is pretty like
But
challenging now.
But what I learned too is you can't pay attention to that. You got to run your own race, man. Because like you see all these, but that's another thing too. That's why like I feel like marriages and stuff don't last now is because everybody comparing. It's like, oh, this person having a baby. Oh, this person getting married. I got to do this. I got to do that. And then you rushing and you don't even know the person. You know what I mean?
You doing it for the
People
gram.
don't take the time to really get to know
You
somebody.
you doing all these things and you ain't even got the time in with the person.
I think it's more so now too about the look, right? If we look happy, if we look like we a happy couple, oh, he looked like he got money, oh, he bought me a gift, I'm posting it on the gram.
Yeah.
Hubby just bought me a whip, he just bought me a Chanel, a Birkin, and it's like, damn, you on there like you don't even know. I was just outside on Canal Street. I seen all these fake bags and all the girls lined up. I'm like,
We just-
I knew these bitches didn't have real
just
bags
said
on the gram. And it's like, but if a girl buy it on Canal and post it on the gram, I'm gonna think it's real. I'm not gonna know, you know.
You want to know the difference.
It's definitely, and I definitely agree with you. I think marriages is not the same. It's not. It's not.
People take it. They took it a whole different way.
And like I said, it's like you see you going down the gram or you on Facebook, oh, this person bought a house. So it's like you feel like you ain't doing enough. Like, damn, well, I don't got a house. So now you comparing. And everybody chapter in their life is different, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You got, like I said, you got to run your own race.
You want to achieve what you got to achieve when you're supposed to. And that's how it
it.
is.
And it's hard. I think that it's all about perception because I could see Fitz post like, yo, I just bought a home. And for me, that would be motivation, right?
Oh,
'Cause that's
facts.
like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
always.
But
Anybody
it's,
that's around me, I use if they get something, I'm using that as motivation.
yeah. And some people might feel
Always.
like you said, it's all about perception. They might feel like, damn, I'm not doing enough. This nigga just got a crib. I'm still living in my mother's basement. Like, what am I doing? I know, like, for me, that happened for a period, too. And it's just constant. Like, you see people getting married at 25, and I'm like, sheesh. Like, I can't even find a good nigga at 25. Like, what? So, and it's hard. Then I think it also affects, like, us dating at our age, too, because you expect certain things. It influences us. Like, I love the City Girls, don't get me wrong, but, like, you hear City Girls in that music, you're like, oh, he don't got no bread. I can't fuck with it. He need to drop
man.
$500 on the first date. Where's my
Bugging.
rent money?
man.
Like, so
Bugging.
how does that feel for y'all when y'all hear stuff like that for guys?
Man, there don't be no pressure to me.
Not
Exactly.
here, like, I'll say, have you, are you guys both single? Like, are you
I'm single.
in a relationship?
I'm dead.
Okay. When you are dating, right, or meeting new women, how is it where she's expecting you to, like, pay for her hair, pay for her nails?
Kadima's ready. Kadima's ready.
Nah, finish your question. Finish.
No, like, have you guys come across that? Maybe not because, like, the type of woman that you're dating, right, or getting to know.
Right.
But have you come across that, and what has the experience been like?
He's dating, so I'm gonna let Queens.
Go ahead, Queens, get the money. Get the
Have
money
I come
fits.
across that? I probably have. They probably didn't voice it, but I have offered. But that was on my own. That
On your own merit, not gonna nobody
Yeah,
force
it
you.
wasn't because she's like, yo, you gonna pay for my nails? You gonna pay for my no? You come to me with that? Trust me, I'd be Casper the Ghost.
So how do you do it? Like, is it like after the first date or?
To be honest, it got to be a couple months in.
Okay.
It got to be some months in because I'm the type of person I like, kind of like the old school way. I like to really know somebody before I even like decide to say, all right, let's go hang out.
Nothing wrong
Okay.
with that. That's
cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
So before I even decide to be like, all right, I'm gonna pay for your nails or I'll pay for your hair this week, I gotta know you. I gotta know you.
Does she have to be your official girl, or can you be dating her?
Nah, I could be dating her.
Okay.
Because I've done it. I mean, I paid for nails before just while dating, but I knew the person.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Like before I offered.
What about you, Demi?
What's the question? I feel like if y'all rocking, whatever the case may be, and like I said, y'all got timing, I don't have no problem. Like you gonna do your hair, like hair, you know what I mean? But it's not gonna be like a all the time thing, you know what I mean? You gotta. I'm not asking you for money for my haircut.
No, but you know what the equivalent is? You know what the female equivalent is?
What's
Guys will expect sex out of the gate.
Hello.
Like I'll meet a guy, right?
That's crazy.
When you
I
coming
just
over,
said
like
that
I just
earlier
met
today.
you, right? Like I don't even know you like that. But you know, that's our version of a girl soliciting you for pay for her hair. It's like, yo, shorty, we haven't even chilled like that. Like, come on, you bugging.
Right.
So it's not pay for my haircut, is you want
Well,
pussy.
So I'm supposed to just give you pussy, and you're not doing nothing for me?
But see, I don't even. See, when they come with that kind of mindset, you come in with that in the wrong for the. When you come with that kind of mindset, you come to the wrong person with that mindset. Because I'm not.
You're not like
I'm
that.
not pussy driven.
Yeah.
I'm about to say I'm not pressed for.
Yeah,
I feel like I ain't mean to cut you off. Like I feel like if a girl want to have sex with you, she gonna have sex with you regardless.
Okay.
So you wouldn't even have to.
So
do
y'all
all that.
saying y'all not pussy driven, right? So you mean to tell me every girl that you got pussy from, you bought something or you did something for?
Not at all.
Nah,
Okay.
not everyone.
Okay. So you just got off the shank, y'all vibe and y'all like each other.
I'm a vibe.
Pretty much a vibe.
Okay, heard you. Heard you. The girls are fed up. Okay, the girls are fed up, and this is why they coming with. Okay,
I hear them when they say they
so are we wrong for that? Not saying I'm like that because I'm not really like that, but I can understand and I don't hate a girl. I respect a girl that's like that. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Where it's like you want to fuck with me, you got to bring something to the table.
Of
Like,
course.
Because the game didn't change.
it changed, but respectfully,
And I respect
I'm
it.
supposed to just keep because. You know, for the record, like I done fucked enough broke niggas, so I know. You know, like it's like you gotta be out here. I'm supposed to keep giving you pussy, and giving wife treatment, and I'm getting what in return? That's not fair to me. So
You right. You gotta know your worth too.
yeah,
Yeah. And that right there, that'll knock a lot of the bullshit off.
that's a fact. So
That's knowing your worth, and then also dating people that like you. I be seeing
Explain
like
that.
the argument on social media, like, yo, bitches be expecting this, niggas be expecting this, and it be like, yo, if you date people that like you, you don't have to worry about none of that.
I'm not
That's true.
taking anyone out I don't like or
Yo.
vibe with. Period.
You're not even getting my number.
yo, but you gotta try to talk to girls that you don't know if she like you or not.
You said what?
You gotta try to talk to girls if you don't know if she don't like you or not. You get what I'm
you
saying?
you can know if somebody like you or not.
Yeah, but you still gonna try. You're not gonna tell me I'm not.
I would say it's very rare that I'm gonna step outside my league.
Okay, so
And
you
try
feel
for
like
something
you
that-
know your league.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Okay,
Pretty
that's
much.
good.
I'm not
That's
going. If I see, let's just say I see Rihanna walking down the block, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna go take this shot.
You never know.
Right.
You're not gonna try to send to Riri.
Man,
I'm not gonna what?
Try to send to Riri.
No,
You gotta come. I ain't on that level.
no.
That's what I'm saying.
You know
like,
if you say you're beautiful and keep it,
Keep
If I
pushing.
be like, hi Rihanna, how you doing?
like,
Respect.
exactly. You know.
I'm not on that level.
You gonna know where you fit in at.
I
wish-
respect that.
I respect you guys for that too. There's so many guys out here. Yo, dating, getting to know people is so ghetto, right?
Corny,
Because there's
ghetto.
so many people out here, and it's just like, it's not even looks. Like, you know what type of time I'm on. Why are you trying to talk to me?
But that's
Why are you trying to
that's
talk
the
to me?
frustration as a female.
That's like the post that was going around the other day. If you think I'm materialistic, why you don't
come
to
with
me
no materials. Hello, no, but like what Liv was saying, you start questioning your worth. Like I feel like, yo, the type of niggas that had the balls to come up to me, I be like,
Fearless. You gotta be confident too, though.
okay, but some niggas is just a little bit too confident. Fisher say he know his league. It's some niggas that's like, damn, I feel like I know I'm out. Not you. I'm just saying, like a nigga, like I know I'm out your league. Like, what are you doing right now? Like, stop putting me in this position. like
Be
Gotta be
overly
confident.
confident.
like overly. And it's not about, like Liv says, it's not about
You
looks.
don't like overly confident guys?
No.
No, because then it's like, come on, don't make me bring you back down. Don't make me be that person.
Because I'm going to hurt your feelings.
I don't want to do that. Like, why are you putting me in that position? Like, I don't want to do that. And I feel like that's a problem too, because I think Liv is similar like me. We're not very confrontational people. You know, I don't like to go out hurting niggas' feelings, but it's like, come on.
But y'all also say y'all don't like a man y'all can step over too. So you gotta have some kind of confidence.
Yeah, I'm not going to say I don't like confident men. I don't like we said, overly confident where it's like, boy, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Fitz was saying earlier, or like, you know, when you know, like you meet with a girl, right? And y'all have like a certain connection. Like, all right, she kind of feeling me, you know, I'm feeling her too. All right, let's exchange numbers or whatever. If I'm not giving you no play, right? You could tell that you trying to talk to me, I'm not entertaining you. Why would you keep trying to pursue?
Yeah, I need to know
That's the overly confident shit that I'm
know.
talking about.
I got some persistent ass niggas in the DM, okay? And I want to
You got
know.
the blue
That's
check
why
demons
y'all.
in there?
It's the internet making them so confident.
But yeah.
Yo, the internet give people false
This
confidence.
stuff, it's like when I say
you got the blue
persistent,
check?
it's not even blue check. When I say persistent, it's like, yo, years, months with no response, and you still like, yo, I'm not giving up. Like, I respect it, but it's like, come on, like.
It's because they
not a
feel
person
okay
you
doing
want?
it behind a phone.
No,
Still going.
no, I don't. I think
Not
you're
giving
crazy.
up.
I think you're delusional. Or it'd be like, yo, I know you my soulmate, or niggas be like, I love you. Like, you don't even
Now
know
it's
me.
giving crazy vibes. Now I feel like you
Exactly.
take medication every day.
If somebody say that, I really think something wrong with them up top.
It be a lot of weirdo niggas out here. I'm trying to tell you.
I think men don't realize, like, when I be talking to other men about the craziness that I be having to put up with men, they be like, nah, you gassing me. I be like, yo, y'all don't know y'all
love
counterparts.
They be
Love
fronting.
hearing
They be
women
fronting.
say
They be
counterparts.
fronting like it's not them too.
Niggas
I
out here
love
is
hearing
crazy.
women tell what be going on in their DMs or all this shit. I love hearing it.
Yeah, because it's just
You know what's
straight
be even
madness.
more funny? Like, let's say I'm talking to your friend and I tell you about your friend, and you be like, nah, my nigga
Yeah.
not like
I'm
that.
like, nah, not
My
him.
nigga not, no.
Nah.
Yeah, him.
Not my
Yes,
bro.
your friend
him.
is fucking a bug
dead
out.
ass?
Okay, he's
Him?
crazy.
No way.
You sitting there defending your friend. Like,
Yeah.
son, it can't be. Nah.
Then you hit him like, yo, bro, she said.
And then you know he gonna gas it. You know he gonna gas it. You know he gonna
Yo,
gas it.
and you know what's the worst? I be feeling bad for guys, so I will say, because girls talk, right? So we be knowing all the fucking tea, right? So the group chat is dangerous, okay?
That's the
Group
reason-
chat is
that's the
dangerous.
reason why you gotta come with your A game.
Yeah,
First
because
of all, have you ever seen niggas group chat? It's disgusting.
no.
First off, what are you talking
Niggas
Foul,
group
technical
chat.
foul.
that's-
Niggas group chat be disgusting.
about?
What
What
y'all
you mean?
group?
It's
What
the same
y'all?
shit as y'all's.
No.
Nah.
Except more sports, and the thing is with men,
Yeah, y'all little sweat.
Men's group chat.
This is
I'm about
some
to say,
disgusting
we
shit.
talking about church.
men's group,
Full of shit. Fuck out
men's
here.
group chat, it be mad random. It be like, yo, I don't even feel like going to work today. Yo, you see the weather? Yo, John Morant had 40. It be all over the place.
It goes quiet.
They go quiet for like 2 hours.
And then somebody throw an Instagram post in there. It's active again.
Yeah, that's legit how it goes.
So y'all don't be talking about females at all?
It depends.
Yeah. I feel like they don't talk about, like, if it's like potential wifey. I don't think y'all talk about it in the group chat. Do y'all?
She.
Yeah.
It
Let me
could
take
happen.
a sip.
Because I feel like me personally, like girls talk. So like I feel at least
talk shit.
my group of friends, yeah, we talk the most shit. And my group of friends, I'm comfortable talking about certain things. But I feel like as a man, like you want to talk about your main girl in your group chat. Yeah, I don't feel like that.
If she wifey or she like wifey potential, then I'm pretty sure she came like, yo, thinking about this, and that in
Yeah.
that sense.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, stay away from this. Snipers.
You let it be known, right? Like,
Little snipers, y'all better stay away from this one.
yeah, girls, we do the shit
Y'all
talking.
ruthless.
We're professional shit talking. And I be feeling bad for guys because we be knowing. So it's like,
ruthless.
You got the shrimp, niggas know. The whole group
Yeah,
chat
the
know.
whole group
The whole group chat. And it's like sucks because it's like, yo, I know mad niggas with the shrimp off of like all my homegirls that fucked everybody. So it's like, if another girl try to scoop, girl, he got the shrimp. I already know. Like, don't.
Son, girls group chat is ruthless.
Yeah, it is. We be knowing all the tea.
Ruthless.
It's like you fucking
it's-
the whole group.
Oh, man. Yo, I ain't gonna front. That could get a guy in a lot of trouble because he gonna come and he gonna try to perform at his best every time.
Knowing that
Because
you're
he
gonna.
don't want to go in that group chat.
That be the motivation.
But then you gonna end up with a psycho sometimes because you don't want to go to the group chat.
You feel like you ever been victims of the group chat?
I know I have.
I know I have.
How you know?
I know I
I
have.
know I have.
How?
I haven't.
Vince.
Huh?
How you been victims of the group chat?
Kill okay?
I don't
I'm more
know.
than sure I have. I'm more than sure I
I
have.
can't speak on it.
I
I
used
don't
to
know.
promote and
Oh, so you spin around the block a few times. You've been around, huh?
yeah, I've been
Promoters and stops, so I already know.
I'm reformed.
Oh, okay.
You a reformed toe?
That's-
Okay, that's good.
That's the term, my brother.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that.
I was outside. I did a few things.
Yeah. You at the age where it's just like you had to have got your outside phase out of your system
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
definitely.
we all.
in
Well,
order to be like a functioning adult.
I was outside from 21 to like 28,
and you say you're 31 now, right?
32.
Oh, 32. Excuse me. So
So
everybody's
nah.
30 ain't here except for me, but you know,
I was outside.
I'm only a couple weeks.
only a couple weeks. Kadeem's like, I'm new here. I'm new here. So like turning 30, right? Like what does it feel like? I mean, I know you're 32, but you're in your early 30s. We all in the same kind of group chat. I'm 29 for the record, so not there yet. But
Trying to hold on so
I'm
bad.
holding on for dear life. But I can already feel the changes because I'll be 30 pretty soon. So it's like, what has changed since like entering that 30, leaving the 20s era?
I mean, for me, my mindset changed on a lot of things, and then my hustle changed. I pretty much started focusing more on the long term things, not just like the short term stuff is cool, but I want the long term stuff, like long term goals, life, end up having a family, wanting to have a family soon, all that stuff. So, and then I still try to make sure I keep that young life by going out every now and again.
But it's not the same.
It's not.
It's not the same.
It's not.
I remember I could go to work after a night of drinking
Oh,
and be
man.
like, I can't do that no
I
more.
used to lead a club to work, happy hour.
Yo,
I'd be
Slow
in the,
for that.
I'd be in the club like, all right, I'm a little too lit. Let me,
I need to make sure. I need to make sure we have a section. We sit down. I'm not standing up at nobody's bar. I'm not
Not
like
standing outside, none of that.
We were just talking about this. Like I'm paying for convenience now.
Yeah.
You know, when you younger, I think
back
you.
then you ain't care about the
Yeah, and
convenience.
when you younger, like you outside, you don't care. Like, I'm taking public transportation. I'm getting there how I can.
Yeah.
I don't, as long as I'm in the spot having fun. Now I'm like, no, I'll pay extra for the leg room.
man.
I want the window seat. I want the leg room. I want all that. I'll pay it. I'm good.
Right, you want to
Don't
be
matter.
comfortable. What about you, Demi? I know it's only a few weeks in. You're new here.
Yeah, but,
how's the 30s?
I feel rejuvenated. Like I'm just starting. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I've been saying, like your 30s is just your 20s with more money and
Heard you, Hov.
more responsibility,
Okay.
more responsibility. And you know, I just feel like I ain't even hit my pinnacle yet. I feel like now
Yeah.
I'm just like about to take off.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a new energy too.
Yeah.
Cause it's like a new decade, new start kind of way.
That's dope.
That's how I view it.
So you don't feel like pressured at all?
Not at all. I feel like the pressure was in the 20s.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Definitely, because they want you to be something before you 30.
Yeah, like you fresh out of high school and then you going into like you in your 20s now, so you're no longer a teenager.
Yeah.
So now at the same time you partying, like you learn how to drink. Well, not
Yeah.
learn how to drink, but you're able to go out and have drinks and partying and doing all these different things. And then now you finish school and then you got to find a career and all this. So it's more
lot of
pressure in your
pressure.
20s. And then now I feel like I'm in my 30s, I'm more settled down and everything. So now it's just like he said, it's more like long-term goals, like wanting to start a family. Especially if you don't have no kids yet and things like that. Find the right person.
Shout out to you. You don't have kids?
Nah.
Shout out to you guys. No kids, 30 game. You guys are rare. Guys are rare. I just want to put that out there. Rare breed
Yeah.
right here.
So now I just feel like now it's just about like he said, the next level of life, you know.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about it.
What about you, Livy, from a female perspective?
I feel the same. I feel like, turning 30, definitely a huge mind shift change. It just so happens that turning 30 also like conjunct with, just like a new phase of life, right? Like it wasn't a result of it. Like I was really going through a transition, and then I turned 30, so I feel like I'm starting my journey to myself, right? Whereas 20s, you don't know yourself. You think you do, but you don't know what the hell what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
And now that I'm 30, like I'm identifying who I am. And I think I thank God for that, like, because I don't think that everyone can do that. And I thank God that I'm in a position to be able to do that.
Do you feel more pressured in your 30s like you did 20s, or kind of like what Theme said?
No, not really. No. I know, like, the only pressure that I would feel in my 20s would be, like, from family. But now that, like, I have a career, and I'm working towards goals for stability, I don't feel any pressure at all.
That's good. I think for me, I'm not 30 yet, but
You keep holding on.
I'm holding on.
It's knocking at the door.
It's knocking at the door, but I'm not there yet. So I can only speak from 20 perspective, but no, like I'm about to enter the 30s. I feel like I am because all my friend groups is basically in their 30s. I do feel like less pressure. This is the first time I feel the less pressure though at this last age of the 20s. Before 29, I felt an extreme amount of pressure because I felt like from a woman's perspective, it's like I'm 29, I'm 28, I'm 29, I don't have any kids yet, and it's almost I feel like I'm at that borderline where it's kind of like people be like either, oh, that's great, you don't have kids, or what's wrong with you? Why you don't got kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, is she crazy, or like why nobody? You know what I'm saying? It's like. So then it's like, as a woman, I'm a woman that does want kids at some point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the biological clock is ticking. I don't want to be like 40 and with a kindergarten. And you see the little memes. Like,
dragging it.
Jackson had hers at how old?
That's true too, but it's also not even just the pressure of like society and social media and all that. Also just like health reasons. Because naturally at 35 plus, it's automatically a high risk pregnancy. So it's like that pressure too, that it's like, damn, naturally you get baby fever here and there. I got guy kids and stuff. It's like, oh, I want a baby. But then it's like, that shit is a lot. And I'm like, I'm not ready for this shit. But then it's like, also finding a decent guy to have a baby with. You get wrapped up in that, damn, I want to have a baby, but you don't want to just settle down with anybody because I need to make sure that there's no shade to anybody that is a baby mother, but I have enough friends and family that's baby mothers, and I didn't come this far to be a baby mother, okay? And if I am, it happens, but it's like you trying to do everything you can to avoid that, but then it's like time is ticking, girl, so you want to, and I'm like old-fashioned too. I wanted to get married first. Now I was looking like, all right, I got like 1 year to meet somebody, get married, and then I gotta get pregnant in like 6 months. Yeah, so and it might be, like you said, but it's even when it started like to decrease the pressure, it's always in the back of your mind. Because I'm a woman. As a guy, I feel like it's different. Because it's like you don't got to carry your baby. You don't got to go through the whole. You know what I'm saying? So
we still get that pressure a little bit though.
Yeah, it's pressure too, but it's a little bit different kind of pressure. You know what I mean?
Like I say for me, like I'm not gonna lie, I did have like a little bit of pressure because a lot of my friends, they all have kids. A lot of my cousins that are younger than me and older than me, they got kids. So now it's like, yo, bro, you gonna have one soon? And I'm like, hold on, I ain't ready for that yet.
Yeah,
but I do feel that pressure a little bit, but I don't let it get to me.
Yeah.
I don't let it get to me.
It's hard though. It's definitely hard. I think because, like you said, I think for men it's different, right? Especially if you want to be like a provider, you're focused on getting yourself together. So my career's right, everything's right. Now I can get a woman, I can shoot up the club and be confident.
That's the stability.
Right.
Is
with the man mindset, I think. Which it should be. That's a good man, because not every man, I just want to put that out there. You guys, rare breeds standing up here. Not a lot of men. There's a lot of niggas that's just shooting up the club with no stability, okay? So,
I got the life vest.
For the pull-out game, gotta be strong.
Vice versa. If I ain't got the vest, I'm out of there before the sparks start flying.
Yeah, but like kind of piggybacking what Livy said too. This is for my 20-year-olds. you think you know, but you have no idea. You don't know your life. You don't know yourself. You still find yourself, and don't listen to the pressures of social medias and society and everything, because at 25, you do not have it together.
You don't.
It is,
You think
and it's
you know,
okay.
You don't have no fucking idea.
Picture, remember 25?
25, we was wilding.
We was wilding at 25. And it's like,
I think I got my first place at 25, man. I was bugging.
but you was doing great. That's great.
I was bugging.
Lord no, not to give me my own place.
At 25, I
I
was
would have had
reckless.
kids.
You know, when you first move in that new crib, and it's like, all right, it's time to christen this joint. Once you
That's
christen it,
what
it's just-
your mind be on. That's
That's
what your
what
mind be on.
that's
Yo,
what-
niggas be horny bastards. Yo, y'all niggas just
Come
be
on.
horny, man.
That's
Mine
all
just
y'all
be
think
on
about.
sex.
That's all you
Nah.
think. That was
Sex
not
all
the
the
first
time.
thought in my first apartment. I was like, I want to furnish. I want it to be like my sanctuary. I was not saying I got to christen and get some dick. I was not saying that. That's
No,
a fact.
that's not a lie. That's not a lie.
Yo,
That's
that's
a
a
fact.
lie.
No.
And women don't be doing that. Men either. That's what you worried
That
about.
probably be like the
Wait
fourth thought.
till you get your bag.
That probably be the fourth thought.
Yeah, like,
some
all right.
dick up in here. But I'm not thinking like
Order airbag. Order airbag. Order airbag.
On the airbed is crazy.
that
Everybody's
niggas
crazy.
be horny.
Niggas don't care, and y'all be having no shade because they don't be
No,
furnishing
they
their
don't give a fuck.
apartments.
They don't give a
They just
fuck.
need a TV, a little bed,
Yo,
and a light.
You know what?
in my crib, I'm like, I can't even invite anybody over without one piece of furniture in here.
You
Exactly.
know what? I'm gonna be quiet now, cause
Nah. Let's go, Irv. Let's go, Irv. The wine is here. Let's go.
25, I moved out for the first time. I had my first spot, and I'm not gonna lie. It was like everything that I wanted to do. Is like I got my own spot now. Now I can wild out. Mm-hmm. Go out, you go drinking. You're like, oh, yo, I got my own spot now.
Pull up.
Yo, they do me like that. Like, pull up.
Right? You like, yo, pull up on me. You think about everything everything that you used to think about back when you didn't have your own spot. Now that you got your own spot, you try to do that.
And Chris and Renee was the first thing on the list, huh?
Wildin',
Crazy.
horny.
It's horn dogs. Y'all think with y'all dick. It's okay.
You know what? I was 25.
I respect
Okay.
it. I respect
All right.
it. I respect
At
it. So
25, I was
I
outside.
had a young dumb face too. It wasn't like that. It was a different type of
You
young
gotta
dumb.
think, 25, that's when DS2 was out, Future. I ain't got no man. Yo.
so you was out there wild. So, all right, I feel like guys all have this. So every guy was like a hoe, in my opinion, right? So y'all went through your
Everybody
phase.
got their whole
mean,
face.
come on.
Women
So
too.
Everybody got their whole
yeah,
face.
so-
No, that's a
but
given.
do
I was
you-
getting y'all back blown out.
Okay.
Okay.
But-
Some women get their whole phase in their 30s.
This is true. But let me ask you, so do you hold that against a woman?
Hell no. Come with that experience.
I respect
Heard that.
I respect it, Fitz. What about you,
Am I
D?
wrong for that, though?
No, I respect that. It's some niggas
Come
that
with the
that
experience.
will thought their whole lives, and if you fucked who and who, nah, I can't fuck with you.
Nah.
There's niggas like that.
Come with that experience, man. At least I know I'm not getting into something that I'm going to be like, I can't do this. Son.
So you couldn't fuck with like a
Yo,
virgin.
somebody give me that SOS call.
What about you, Demi?
As long as you ain't hit the homies.
So if she was a hoe,
Nah, I
But-
ain't cuffing no hoe though.
She make a mean curry goat, rice and peas,
she could cook.
coleslaw every Sunday. She giving you a home cooked meal, and she cooking throughout the week. She know how to keep a house. She look good.
She get that
The
Gok
pussy good.
3000.
She get the Gok. You not wifing it.
But it's ran through.
She got a good job.
Yeah, but you don't know none of the niggas that ran through. It's not none of your
I know.
homies.
No, if it's not on my homies, I'm pretty sure it's a small world.
So because you know somebody else that smashed her, like, yo, she was a thot back in the day, you not gonna wife it?
I'm gonna be hesitant.
That's a good woman. She a reformed
Be-
woman.
be-
She found
I'm gonna
She's
be
God.
not like that no more.
She
be
found
hesitant.
God.
I'm gonna be
That's
hesitant.
him.
So you feel
I
like
ain't
that's a
gonna lie
double
to you.
standard?
What?
Like a woman being a hoe, having a whole phase versus a guy having a whole phase?
No, we all have our whole phase.
But you just say you be
Nah,
hesitant.
the way I was explaining it, it's like she's ran through.
No, she smashed a homie.
Not your homie, but bad
She
homies.
smashed-
Mad homies is a stretch.
Like, and somebody's block, they know has a thot. Not your block.
That sounds crazy.
Someone else's
Yo,
block.
but it's true.
That's how it be though.
That's how it be.
I like not knowing.
But
I respect that.
I like
Yeah,
not knowing.
if I
I don't want to
don't
know.
know-
It's the past.
I don't
Yeah,
wanna know.
Everybody got a pass.
I don't want to know.
Exactly. I feel you shouldn't judge people
Come
by their
on,
past.
man, come on.
We not
Women
judging
now.
y'all because I know
Word.
y'all got a pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
y'all know we coming with a pass.
And that's not fair.
Y'all
We-
know- y'all
women
know-
are always
Y'all know we
subjected
come-
to like having to just
Y'all know
accept
we
shit.
coming with a pass.
It's a no
Y'all
for
know
me.
that.
I don't want no dot.
You gotta come with the bread, and then I accept it. My opinion. You gotta be stable, financially responsible. You know.
That's a fact.
You know. What was something that you would tell like your 20-year-old self now?
I know my answer.
To tell my 20-year-old self,
Take it back 12 years ago.
sheesh.
I'm hungry.
Somebody-
Yo, don't fall for the illusions, man. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. To be honest.
You felt like you were doing that in your 20s, your early 20s?
Yeah, of course. Wanted to buy every pair of sneakers, wanted to keep up with like all the clothing, all that.
I think
Before
that's
Victor
definitely a New
going
York
outside.
thing too.
Going outside, being at every party, because like I said, I was outside from 21 to 28.
You was a promoter, so you
I
had
was-
to be there, right?
Yeah, but I was trying to
Keep up.
keep up with the Joneses because I wanted to be in that type of lifestyle. But then it was like, once I got into it, it was like, this ain't all of this cracked up to be. Yo. Don't try to keep
Back-
up with the Joneses.
Back to the social media illusion. What about you,
For
Diva?
me, I would say, know what you want early and claim it.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of things I would do differently, but it was mainly so my focus wasn't there. So know what you want early and claim it. Don't bullshit. Don't be hesitant. Don't half-ass it. Just go for it.
What if you don't know what you want in your 20s?
If I don't,
Because I feel like none of us knew what we really wanted in our 20s. We thought we did.
You have an idea.
You have an idea,
yeah.
but it might be the wrong idea, like you said. Your idea was kind of wrong, trying to keep up with it.
I would say save money too.
That's a biggie.
That's
That'll be my number one. Tell my 20-year-old self, save your money.
Mm-hmm.
Stop blowing it on dumb shit.
We need a recession coming.
Recession coming.
Leave the strip clubs alone.
You was throwing money in the strip clubs? Fitz, let me find out.
I stopped.
Oh, you was blowing the bag in the strip club.
I got a strip club story.
What?
Which
Have
one?
time for the strip club?
Yeah, we get back to that
Nah, let's get into it now. Which one?
I be trying not to hate on the strippers. I be respecting the hustle, but I be hating. As a 9-to-5 woman, I hate it. I be hating. But, you
I
know,
can
get
see
your money,
why.
girl. I respect your hustle.
later. Your turn, Liv. What would you tell your 20-year-old self?
I would tell myself, don't stress. Everything is going to go according to God's plan. Stop stressing. Stop worrying. Everything is going to work out like how it's supposed to.
That's a good one. I think I would tell my 20-year-old self, same thing. Love yourself, girl. I would say that. I would say
Love yourself.
Love yourself, know your worth, and leave these broke niggas alone, okay? Leave them
Leave
alone.
niggas alone.
Leave
They out here. They out here.
niggas that messed up tiny, man.
They out here.
They're out here and they try to take me out, Demi.
You need to tell your 20, leave niggas alone in general.
Yeah, I think my whole that is like I don't regret, and like I try not to regret anything in life. But one thing I have a hard time not regretting is being in a serious relationship in my early 20s. That's something I have a hard time not regretting it. I wish I didn't do that. I wish I was just dating, doing my thing. I was a college girl. I went to Penn State. Like Penn State is lit, okay? Like we had parties after party.
Party.
And I was like in a serious relationship, like, girl, what are you doing? So if I could go talk to 20-year-old
what?
Tiny, I'd be like, girl, and not to be like out here like, fuck, that's not my style. But
College
it's just
and
more
being
so
in a
like,
serious relationship.
you subjecting yourself to what? You know what I mean? Like, fuck these niggas, get this money, have fun, love yourself. And stop stressing. I think I spent a lot of time stressing and niggas and relationship. It was just like not worth it. But nonetheless, it made me who I am now, so I can't like regret it that
That's a
much.
fact.
But it's like, yeah, I would definitely say. So for the 20-year-olds that do see this, learn from the 30 gang, 29 gang too. 'Cause, you know,
She in the 30 game. She in the 30 game.
just learn like don't don't do it. Just I think that everyone, not just female, I think men and female, y'all should be single in your early 20s for sure.
Yeah.
But what I would say, and I think this rolls into the next question, I feel like my last few years of my 20s got messed up because of the pandemic.
I agree.
So it's like, damn, I ain't even got to capitalize on like the last 3.
That's true.
Not
That
gonna
is
lie,
true.
That messed up my 30th and my 31st.
How did the pandemic like really affect y'all?
It didn't really affect me because like at that time I was outside of the party life, so I was always inside and just working, going home, working, going home. So it didn't really bother me too much. I had fun. I'm going to the supermarket, cooking, going to the liquor store, buying up all.
You didn't fall into a relationship during the pandemic because I feel like.
Oh no, I did have a pandemic love. I did.
Oh man.
Yo, and I would.
I think we all did. I think we all did.
During the I did have a pandemic love, and it was crazy because while we was talking, I was buying stuff. I was tricking.
I love that for her.
But that was tough. I ain't gonna front.
I definitely became. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm not to cut you off. I definitely became top chef in the
That's a
pandemic.
fact. That's a
I
fact.
became. You could not tell me I did not have a show on the Cooking Network. I was top chef.
Definitely
What was your
got my
favorite thing to
cooking
make?
skills up.
Everything.
Nah, Liv could
Whatever
cook.
was
Liv could
affordable
cook.
in the supermarket. Or whatever I could steal from the supermarket, I was definitely making
Don't
it.
say that to
Feds
us.
Don't say
washing.
that. The fit.
Come on. That was in a different state.
You heard Biden. He trying to get everybody that one.
Biden is wilding. He's focused on the wrong stuff right now. Okay. What about you, Kadeem? How did it affect you?
I feel like the pandemic, it was a blessing and a curse. Like it had its pros and its cons.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like some of the pros was, I mean, I was working the whole time, so I didn't have no time off. I actually was working more because people just ordering more shit and whatnot. So I made more money. But so that's some of the pros, and then some of the cons is like you really gotta sit in your thoughts,
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And you now go ahead.
I was gonna say for me, like the only thing that bugged me about that, like sitting in my thoughts, is because I became like a introvert in a way over the time. So
The interaction
Sitting-
and different things. Yeah.
sitting in my thoughts, some of the peer pressure of being in my 30s kind of kicked me a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
If you-
I think the same. It definitely, like for me, I think the pandemic, I ended up starting a business. So that was, I know a lot of people started doing that because it was like, damn, I got to make some more money.
Yup,
you know?
facts.
Like
That's
I'm
what I
like,
said.
it was like the perfect, time to start a business, I felt like. And then I also, like you said, it became like sitting in my thoughts all the time. I worked the whole pandemic too. And I hated my job. Oh my God. I was like, if that Beyonce song, Break My Soul, came out back then, I
Yo,
would
that
have
song gets me through work. That song gets me through work.
Yo, I would have been blasting that through my old office like crazy. You have no idea. So like I was like miserable at my job. I remember like my Facebook friends were tired of me like writing posts about it. I hated it. I worked in foster care, and I actually loved the work that I do. But the politics behind it, just like any other job. And I was just like inside. I ended up having pandemic love too, all of that other stuff. So it was like I'm stuck in the crib with
And
this.
you made it out with no baby?
and I made it out with no baby.
We be deleting those.
Oh,
Live, please.
Delete those, baby.
Control Alt Delete.
wow,
Listen,
The why?
first of all,
Deleting those.
listen. I don't judge anybody, okay? I don't judge anybody.
listen,
Listen.
It's a judge-free zone, baby.
Yeah, it's a judge free though. You do. Like I said, I work very hard to be 30, almost 30 with no kids and no broke baby father. Okay, so I'm not about to settle now. But yeah, it was basically all of that. Like I think it was a lot of pressure. It was scary. I remember being scared, and then crazy enough, I ended up catching COVID like after the fact, and I was outside the whole pandemic, and I feel like everybody was outside. We outside like fucking like we in New York in the Bronx. Like we outside.
Oh, yeah,
like
we
the
know
Bronx
y'all
was
ain't
not
kids.
respecting no damn pandemic.
we know.
Like the whole
Fuck that.
Bronx was my whole block was outside the whole pandemic. And I never caught it. Then I caught it like way after the fact. And that shit really like fucked me up.
Just giving him ammo about the Bronx.
Oh my
He
God.
just sitting there like,
He be
What you gotta say? What you gotta say,
Oh
Fitz?
no, we knew y'all was outside. Dykeman ain't closed.
Dykeman was
Steinway
lit.
was crazy too.
Who? Steinway. Steinway was crazy. Steinway was crazy.
Steinway was crazy.
That's
Call
true.
it by its original name, Stein Amy.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You ain't know about Stein Amy?
Whatever y'all talking about is going over my
Wow.
head.
That's
It's
a
part of Queens.
Oh,
So, yeah, we don't know. Yeah, you see?
Yeah.
Steinway is a strip,
It's a little strip.
and it's lit.
It's not that
Okay.
lit. It's not that lit. It's not that lit.
Okay.
So you don't go to Steinway?
I've been to Steinway a few times, but it's not that lit.
Hookah.
We go
So
to,
what is
Bars.
it? That's like the equivalent of like a Dykeman or
like a
something?
Dykeman.
Okay, okay.
Dykeman's more lit in my
But
opinion.
it caught the name Stein because it was like fake Miami out there.
Okay.
One
Gotcha.
club, I do got out there that I thought was real lit is Amadeus. I think Amadeus is a real nice spot.
Amadeus is cool.
It reminds me of
I haven't
Truth
heard-
from
I
Power.
haven't heard Amadeus in mad long.
I just like how it looks on the inside.
It's a nice vibe.
Yeah, it's nice.
Steinway is just a vibe. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's alright. Not really known like that, but it's alright. Clearly, lived in and know it.
Steinway. What the fuck
What is that? Bronx girl.
But
No
to
problem.
piggyback what I was saying about like some of the pros and cons was another one of the pros was is like as you sitting home, it gave me more time to like really, like I said, like if you're not working or even if you was working, you got time to like really sit and you had a lot of idle time. So that's when I really like got into like stocks and crypto and,
Oh, yeah,
and
same
different
here.
things because you in the house like you ain't got nothing else to do. You ain't going to the gym. You ain't going to the
Yeah,
club.
that's so
You ain't
true.
doing none of that. So you had time to like do different things, read up on stuff, and really sit and do things. You know what I mean? So that's another one of the pros. And I got to save a lot of money
That was
Yes.
a biggie.
because
that was
I
a
wasn't
biggie.
going. It wasn't no happy hour. It was like yo, we here, pull up.
That
It
wasn't
was-
no
that
hair
Amazon,
salon.
that
Wasn't
Amazon
no
hit
nails.
different.
Yo, yeah, Amazon definitely got a lot of my money, but
Yeah, man.
but I did save a lot. I be wishing they had like another little shutdown real quick, so
Just
I
the
could,
two,
I could save some money.
Stimmies.
Stimmies,
The
if you
stimmy.
got one.
You know, my son Donnie did good with that. son Donnie Trump. I don't know what Biden's doing right now, but yeah, it's just crazy.
He trying to collect all that.
He trying to recoup. Like, what are you doing?
He said,
Yeah, man.
I
And then
got
it's
too
like,
much free
what's
money.
going on now? The monkeypox and all of that, like, bro.
It's never ending.
I
It's
don't
the
know.
chicken
I got a
pox all
question,
over
yo.
again.
What happened?
What is the difference between monkeypox and chickenpox?
So,
Seriously, besides the animal.
I don't really know.
Seriously.
So the difference from what I've seen, what I've read, right,
Uh-huh.
is that both virus originated in different animals. So you know how like we get our version of the common cold? Animals get their version of common colds too, right? So the chickenpox virus originated from like chickens' version of their common cold and then mutated into what we know as chickenpox when it came to humans. And same with monkeypox.
So we catching animal colds.
Yes.
This
A
shit
lot
is
of our, like
crazy.
a lot of
Yeah.
our viruses originated in other animals, and then
the
when
ones
they
that they
hit
tested in
our
labs.
immune systems.
That's something I
Yeah,
didn't
because
know.
I be, me and you was here because them niggas be making that shit in the fucking lab. They making that shit in the
Crazy.
fucking
I
lab.
agree.
But
That-
you know, this is what I've learned.
So, but the chickenpox wasn't like sexually transmitted either. Isn't
They
Well,
tryna-
monkey?
this
they tryna make it
virus
that
isn't
now.
really sexually transmitted
they-
either. I feel like I want some nurse shit right now. This is
Right.
not really sexually
Enlighten me,
transmitted.
please,
Yeah,
enlighten
you
me.
can't
Educate
get it
us.
from
Enlighten me.
They really trying to make it that.
Yeah, they making it seem as such, but it's not that. You can get it from bodily fluids.
This shit is all
It's
this
kind
is
of. I think
crazy.
in defense of the LGBTQ community, I'm not a part of them, but I respect them. I do think that it was fucked up that they was making it seem like it was a gay disease.
Yeah, that's
That's
messed
fucked
up.
up because
Like I
it was
said,
like
they trying to make it that.
they was trying to make it seem like it was only gay men, and I didn't think that was cool
No, that's
either.
fucked up.
Because first of all, I was outside thinking I was good for a minute, and then come to find out that I
I've
seen
got a
women-
lot of cool gay people, so that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
it's just you don't want to discriminate against anybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that was not cool. And then I think again, social media influence. I feel like people are more scared because everybody out here is scared to catch the monkeypox, and I think it's
I don't
because
want none of
it
that
make
shit.
you look ugly versus
I don't even
I'm
want a
not scared
mosquito
of
bite.
it. I was
even
I was
gonna
never
lie.
scared of COVID, even though my mother caught it. She had a real bad case of it,
Mm.
but I was never scared of COVID, and I'm definitely not scared of monkeypox.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm not scared of COVID.
I wasn't scared of COVID till I caught it.
Even
so,
when I caught, I wasn't scared.
yeah, when I
When
caught,
you panic,
but
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. But everybody, so normally, like, if you know me, like, I'm dramatic naturally, but
what's your sign?
but I'm a Pisces. You Pisces? Oh, that's why we vibe.
It's Leo season.
Oh God, the
It's Leo
lion
season.
Leo.
Seen Monkeypox came out in Leo season,
Nah,
right?
it came out. It came
Yo,
out.
but
Cancer
COVID
season.
came out of Pisces season. Believe it or not, COVID did come out of Pisces season.
No,
But-
I got a question.
But that's another
Yeah,
topic.
that's a Leo gang.
But when I did catch COVID, my experience, like I said, I wasn't scared of it. I was outside. I didn't care, but I was scared, like, because I was like hospitalized. I couldn't. To this day, I cannot breathe the same. That's the only reason. And everybody's experience is different. Because I know people that caught it that was regular, and I feel like I'm the type that I catch a cold. I don't take no medicine. I'm good. But when I caught COVID, like I couldn't breathe, so I was like scared, right? So I'm in the hospital, like, is this the end? Like, I can't die like this. This is crazy, right? So. After that, I started taking it real serious, and I started telling people, like, put your fucking mask on. I'm not playing. Like, COVID's not over. Like, I don't know if the mask protects it or not. I don't know, but all I know is I don't want that shit again.
Over and over, but
What you said?
I said you just breathing in the same air. Over
I
and
know.
over
I mean, that's why I said I don't know if it
But-
protects it, but all I know is I didn't want to catch it again. Okay, that was my
When I
experience.
caught it the second time, I had it bad. Like you said,
Second time.
yeah. The
right.
first time I didn't
50.
know.
you say you wildin'.
Now you wild. 2 is crazy.
The first time I didn't
It's
know.
that queen
until-
shit.
That's-
Had to get you back.
The first time I caught it, I didn't know until I actually did blood work, and they was like, "Yo, you already got the antibodies for it." So I'm like, "All right, cool. I'm really not wearing no mask now. Forget about
You
it."
good?
I was
So you
actually
thought.
at work. And one time I had to leave. I had to leave work early because I felt like my throat was just closing up. So I thought I ate something bad. Went to the what is it? The PCR. That one.
Rapid PCR.
That one came back regular, but I also did another one, and it was like, "Nah, you got it." Sat me down probably like for 5 days. After that, I was good again.
I caught COVID before niggas even knew what COVID was.
Yeah,
You
me
was
too.
one of the
but-
originators.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what's so crazy is that when I caught it, I'm thinking it's the flu because I always get the flu every year. 'Cause I don't get flu shots. And
don't
I
get
thought
those.
I had the flu, and I was like, yo, I never had the flu this bad before. Like, I can't breathe. Yo, my I feel like my lungs are about to come out my damn throat. I'm coughing so hard. And mind you, it's like the middle of my busy season at work, right? So I'm like beasting to go back to work because I know I'm going to have mad shit piled up. As soon as I could like finally breathe and I get a little better, I'm not fully healed, all right? I just feel a little better, right? Like I could actually walk around, I could breathe a little bit. I went back to work and I'm in the office coughing and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, a few days later,
Yo, you could not
went to go
cough
get my
during the
hair done.
pandemic.
I went to go get my hair done. The girl that did my hair, she caught the same shit that all the terrible symptoms I caught.
Oh, she tried to blame it on you.
I went back to work. I'm coughing at work.
Oh no, you
Yo,
one of those?
my coworkers, they start calling out the days following when I came back. All terror. I'm like, yo. Then a few months later, we found out that it was COVID because China had that shit, but we thinking it's just China at the time that I caught it.
Yeah.
Yo.
And it
I
was
like,
you.
Yo, I
It was
definitely
you.
had COVID.
Originator.
I definitely had COVID.
Liv was spreading that shit
originator
around.
I was
sound like
spreading that shit
Trump.
around. I ain't know. We
Like
niggas ain't know
when
it was
when COVID first started, I was like, I'm at work. I'm like, yo, everybody got a 3 cough minimum. Once you hit me with a third one,
Yo, you
out of there.
Yo, mind you, I got crazy allergies, right? I got seasonal allergies, crazy. So when the pandemic hit, bro, everybody was looking at me crazy. Like, yo, she coughing and sneezing. My eyes is red. And I remember when it first came out, I was in New Orleans, right? So my birthday falls on Mardi Gras. So this is right before they shut down. My birthday is the end of February. So it's February 25th. What's your birthday?
The 28th.
Oh my God. My best friend's birthday is 28th. They hate infants. Anyway, though, we got to do something for our birthday infants. So I was in New Orleans, right? Mardi Gras. I don't know if y'all ever been to New Orleans during Mardi Gras, but
Never been.
y'all need to go. It is fucking lit. The food, the culture,
getting them
everything.
beads.
What?
Yo, I was about that.
Getting them beads.
I was getting beats, but I wasn't flashing. But anyway.
Cap. Big cap.
Nah, but that shit is an experience. And I went to the last Mardi Gras before everything shut down. So it was stupid lit. And then I come back and I'm like, mind you, I'm the only person in the airport with a mask on because I'm stupid sick. Like, I'm like dying.
Just looking at you.
They was looking, yo, the airport staff was not trying to give me a snack. They like, nah, they like, keep the snack you got. We not giving you another one. I'm like, yo, what's up? Everybody's giving me the third eye. I'm like, Yo, and then when I come back, it's on the news that 50% of people in New Orleans caught COVID during Mardi Gras. Like, I forgot what's the name of that strip. Bourbon Street. Like, and it was lit. Like, it was Mardi Gras, so it was lit. And I came back, I was super sick, but I ate good. Shout out to New Orleans. Y'all should definitely
Did you have alligator
go
bites?
No, I did have alligator. I did.
You
And
did?
it tastes
How
like
was
chicken. It tastes like chicken. You should definitely try.
Something I want to try.
You should try it. So, yeah.
It's on my list.
Nah, that's
Yeah,
on my
mine
list,
too.
None of y'all been to New Orleans?
Nah.
Nah, you definitely.
I got to go. I have to.
Liv
go.
will love it because she love. I feel like you will love it too. The culture,
It's definitely on my list.
especially. I know they haven't done it since the pandemic, right? They haven't had a
Really?
Mardi Gras. Now they shut it. After that, they
A
shut
lot
it
of things
down.
ain't the same too, and like to piggyback with the pandemic thing. Like this is the last point I wanted to make. I just feel bad for all those kids. Like imagine this your senior year of high school, you ain't get no prom,
yeah.
you ain't get to walk across
No
the stage.
That I felt bad.
You ain't. It's like
Yeah.
damn. You in high school for this.
True.
You know what I mean? Or you in college. You ain't even really getting no real college experience. The pep rallies, the homecomings, this and that. So I'm just like, damn. I just feel like, fuck it. I grew up in the right time.
Our era, we seen a lot of shit in our era. This
Word.
30K, we done seen it all.
90s babies.
90s
Yeah.
babies is lit. You a 90s baby, Fitz?
Of course.
Okay.
In
I
the
didn't know.
beginning.
Okay.
beginning of the 90s.
I didn't know. So yeah, 90s babies, I think it's the best era. We done lived through
Seen
it all.
everything.
We seen the
Greatest-
first black
greatest era.
president.
We seen
seen
everything.
the pandemic. We lived through shit that I could never even imagine.
We
That-
seen
We really got.
we got it. And we still
You got
young.
the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We're still young. Like with the rise of like social media and all that, we're still young in it. You know what I mean?
Yup.
It's not like
And
we
we won't be like our parents that can't adjust to the times.
exactly.
We could adjust to anything.
That's
Put us
a fact.
anywhere.
We the,
We
we,
could
That's a
adjust.
fact.
I'm blessed to be a 90s baby. I wouldn't pick no other era.
That's a fact.
And I be feeling crazy because my little cousins, they was born in like 2001 and they 21 now. And I'm like,
And we got the best music too.
Oh, yeah.
We got that. We
Oh,
got the
yeah.
little bit of the late '80s. We got the '90s, and we got the early 2000s.
We got the
Yeah.
greatest set of music, honestly.
Yeah, we got the greatest
the
of the
best.
When you
music.
think about it, we got the greatest set of music.
And
from
we
the
still
90s
fit
to
in with this
2000s.
music now too. Cause
But
that's
it's
so
a little
fuck.
trash,
They
though.
taking it and
You think
remixing
so?
it.
This music now is trash.
There's no artist you respect right now.
Oh, it's artists I
You
respect.
think,
I
you
just
think
feel like
everything is trash? I swear. I know.
Yo,
I'm sure
everybody
not
been saying this.
Yo, you
not
think
a hard
everything is
critique.
trash? Yo, every time somebody drop an album, the first thing you post on Twitter, yo, this album is trash.
She does. He like Drake's new album,
you doing that on
trash,
Twitter?
trash.
Yeah, I be doing that.
Oh
on
yeah, I
Twitter.
got to follow you on Twitter.
Every
You talk about
every
music.
album that drops,
Kadeem is
you go
not
right to
easily
Twitter, that
impressed.
shit trash.
Who had a good album that just dropped?
Pusha.
Push album was good.
And I'm not just being biased because I'm from Virginia. He's from Virginia.
Who album just
Oh, you
dropped?
from
Chris
Virginia?
Brown album was good.
I shouldn't finish listening to it,
Chris Brown-
but I heard it was
Chris
good.
Brown album
You
was
listen to
real
the whole
good.
thing?
I ain't listen to it.
Matter of fact, I'll tell.
Nah, but everybody say Chris album.
They always
What number
going.
you
They
stopped
always
at?
going in on me. I'll tell you right now. Burna Boy album was good. Chris Brown album was
Oh,
good.
you got a list.
Yeah.
I can't.
Brett,
I can't.
Brett Fire's album was good. It was solid.
I ain't listen to his
Brent
shit.
was
I don't
good.
want to hear no fuckboy music.
Don Q shit was good.
Oh yeah, don't.
Shout out
that's the
Don.
Bronx, right?
Give On shit could have been
Bronx. You heard?
better. Drake shit was
Drake
You
shit
said
is
that shit-
alright.
you said that shit
You
was
said
trash.
it was trash.
It was trash, but it grew on me because
Yeah, it
you
grew
know
on
it's
me
like
too.
it's like rich
You gotta
vibes.
go back.
It's that Illuminati shit.
It's vacation. It's vacation vibes. You on a yacht.
It's that Illuminati
You
shit.
know?
When I swear you listen to a Drake or Beyonce song enough, you start to like it.
Beyonce shit was.
I
got that shit on
Be-
repeat.
I like Beyonce's album.
I got that shit on
I know the
repeat.
Beehive.
I'm a
beat.
Beehive.
Everything
I'm
she
part of the
dropped, the
Beehive.
Beehive gonna say is fire.
Yeah.
I'm part of the Beehive.
It was
Be quiet,
that
'cause
Beyonce
the
album was
Beehive
It was
good.
not. It was good.
It was
It got you. We needed that, and it's
You,
coming
that's
out of
not
this
your
pan-
kind of music.
No,
so-
I listen to Beyonce.
No,
I
but
listen
that
to-
album is what
the
I'm
house
saying.
music, it was okay.
Man.
But Drake dropped
I
the
like
house
that.
music. But I feel like that kind of music was needed coming out of this pandemic. Think about it. Niggas was
Yeah.
depressed. Niggas was like committing suicide. All types of crazy.
coulda did
I was
better.
Pandemic for a year.
We're still transitioning.
She could have did better.
You dropped.
Am I lying?
No.
Nah.
Okay.
She did what she needed to do.
What could she? What could she,
Point
don't,
closed.
Don't be talking
She did
crazy
what
on
she needed.
Beyonce's internet, okay?
Could have.
You on her internet talking wild. Just chill.
I don't want no smoke, B. Hov is my favorite rapper. I'm still trying to come to the brunch.
Word. That's the goal. We will get invited to the brunch. I'm gonna put it out there, manifest it.
I'm trying to go to that
You
brunch.
know, I ain't
We-
front,
we're gonna
probably get
manifest it.
drunk as shit, too.
Word.
Small Talk is gonna be on
Talk your shit.
Rock Nation's brunch.
Talk your
okay.
shit.
Remember this.
Talk your shit.
Remember this. We're gonna be on TED Talk, all of that.
All
Don't
of that.
worry.
Go for it.
You believe in manifestation?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. As I learned about it and got into it, it's a great thing.
Okay.
So I've been trying to do that a lot more, manifesting what I want,
What does that look like for you when you manifest something?
obtaining. It would be like obtaining a goal or whatever I feel like I'm set out that I want to do for the month or
Okay.
whatever.
Each of us share. Everybody share.
Yeah. So
Your current manifestation.
and then you can share your current. But what I mean by that is like, so do you say it out loud? Do you do something specific?
No,
Do you write it down?
I talk to
Like-
myself.
I like that. What about you, Fitz?
I write it down, and then like I said, during the pandemic, I learned about saging and all that. So I started doing that more and getting into the astrology a little bit. So
Pisces gang. Huh?
so that's kind of been like I use those kind of things to just manifest what I want. And
Okay.
so far, it's been working.
It's been working? Dope. And your podcast up next. We ain't forget
Yeah,
about
we
that.
not. We gonna work on that.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that. What
This
about
is
you?
fun, so
What about you, Kadeem?
I definitely believe in manifestation. I mean, I feel like I got this thing I said the things I desire I always apprehend. So I feel like anything I'm the type of person, anything I really put my mind to, I'm gonna do. It might take me longer. It might be a real long process, but I'm gonna do it. That's just how
And
it
how
is.
do you manifest? Do you, like you said, you say you just wake up in the morning, talk to yourself in the
No,
mirror?
I'm the type of person like it's usually in my head beforehand, and then I'll just be like, yo, I'll put it there mentally and be like, yo, I gotta keep going at this. Or even if I write it down and like if y'all see my notepad, I got mad shit in my notepad. But I'm the type of person like any goal I have, I gotta go get it.
Yeah, and you've been doing your thing. You know, I know you personally, so I know.
Yeah,
So shout out
thank
to
you.
all your goals.
Thank you.
As your friends, we see it happening, and
Thank
it's
you,
dope
man.
to see.
The
He's very proud of you.
The last one now is just I'm ready to
Settle down. Wifey and kids.
I mean that's definitely that's definitely on the list, but I'm ready to leave New York, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
ready.
whole nother episode.
That's like the top thing now because everything
Yeah.
else I said I was gonna do I already did.
Yeah.
So the main thing was now
I know that's
it's
right.
just buy this house and move to another state.
Preach, amen to that. My guy's a vibe. He's a catch. That's what he says.
Definitely,
Right?
definitely.
30, no kids, career. We love to see it. Black man. Okay.
I know that's right.
I know
Boost
that's
me
right.
up, Tanya.
I know that's right. I know
up,
that's
Tanya.
right. That's my
Let's
guy.
go. Let's get it.
Fitz too over there. Okay. No kids. 30 gay. I'm telling y'all, rare breed. Y'all don't know it. I'm just letting y'all know. What about you, Livy? You believe in manifestation?
Yes, definitely do believe in manifestation. How that looks for me is definitely speaking my goals out loud. And then I do the action behind my goals. And I'll explain that with that. So, like, for example, if I know that I want to buy a car, right? I'm on CarMax every day looking for the type of car that I want, right? Like, oh, yeah, I could afford this. I could afford that. No one damn well I can't afford it right now, right?
Nah,
Or
put it
like,
out there. You
Yeah.
right? So, and buying a home, right? So I'll go on Zillow every day looking at homes, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, this is my price point. This is gonna be my home office. This is gonna be my guest room. This is what I'm gonna paint the room as. And then I'll go on Target, right? And I'm like, oh, this is the best sheet that I'm gonna. This is the wallpaper that.
We love
That's
it.
what manifestation looks like for me.
That's dope. And you feel like this year or, so far as you've been practicing that, it's been working?
Yes, definitely.
I know homeowner coming soon. They don't know about
Girl,
that.
about
Like,
to
like
buy
we
a
said, when we started the podcast, you said you got to run your own race, man,
Yes.
definitely.
and take your time.
So that was kind of what I wanted to tie in, like the last stories too. So I didn't always believe in manifestation because I felt like, not that I didn't believe in it, just from myself personally. Like it was cool when I heard, like, let's say a celebrity would come out like, yo, manifest, and then you know how they get up there to give their speeches, like, believe in your dreams and all that stuff. And I'm like, you think I'm broke? I'm in the Bronx. Like, like, I know, like, that shit is
worst
not going to
place
work.
to
You know what I'm saying? But I felt like I am my biggest enemy, sometimes my biggest critic. For a long time, I would hold myself back. A big thing that I think for the first time in my life, I'm actually like letting go of is fear. So like fear held me back. When I think about it, I get so upset with myself. Like fear held me back from so much in my life, right? Because it's like, I don't know what people are going to think. I don't know if I'm going to get enough the feedback that I want.
Fuck
and then,
what people think. And I
Exactly.
learned that as I got older. Fuck what people
Yeah,
think.
but
Yeah.
it's hard to do that, right? Because it's like you want to feel. Nobody really likes to feel rejected. It's hard to feel.
It's a part of life.
And it took me a long time to respect that. Respect it and understand it. So fear, like I said, I was my biggest critic, and it was a lot of people that I don't even know. I just want to shout out this podcast, Breaking the Rules podcast. I don't know this man from a hole in the wall, but it was somebody who followed my page, and he would throughout the whole pandemic. I don't even know this man. He would send me flyers of my podcast, like, "Yo, you got to get on. You got to get on." Like, I didn't touch my podcast for 2 years, and I'm like, I don't even know this man. And it was just people I didn't even know, you know, constantly just in my DM motivating me, or hearing stories like, oh my God, when you posted this, I related to this. And it was like kind of reflecting on what is my purpose, which I think is a big thing too, understanding your purpose and like praying and, like you said, saging, doing all of those things. And trying to really understand it. And then it was like, you know what? Shout out to Kadeem, because he had brought me on his friend's podcast. And that kind of was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop overthinking. I'm gonna just shoot my podcast and just do it, you know, do it how it is. And here I am, you know, and just with everything in life. And I started speaking it out loud, writing it out loud, and just like you said, fuck what people think. I'm like, you know what, people gonna accept me for me, and whoever fucks with it, whoever doesn't.
And a lot of times too, like, people just mad because they can't do it, or they don't know how, or they afraid they damn self.
They got the thought, but
that's what it comes down to.
That's what it comes down to. But I think the key is to any goal you have, just staying consistent. Putting everything is hard work. I know a lot of people were mad at that. Like, I don't know if y'all saw that thing with Kim Kardashian. Yeah. They were mad at her about that, but she was saying real shit. A lot of people, just myself included, I just felt like I'm a Pisces. I don't know if you have this trait too, where I live in like dreamland. Like I be thinking about my dreams all day without putting the work in. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no, you got to put the work in. You can have the dreams, you can have the visions, you can have whatever, but you have to get your ass up and work. And it's not easy. And be consistent, persistent. Surround yourself with good people, good energies, people that's doing stuff with their lives. That makes such a big difference.
All that shit ties into it.
It ties into it. So just wanted to leave on that note. Thank you guys for coming. Shout out to Fitz. You guys are great.
I appreciate the hospitality.
No problem.
I'm going to have a cupcake before I
You should. Shout out to Eat a Sweet Cupcake Bakeries. She does all types of desserts and plates. I'll tag it. Make sure you...
They're not infused, right?
They're not infused, cool, but my girl could do that if you want. They're really good. Next time I'll have the banana pudding. Those are my favorite. Shout out to Kadeem. Thank you for coming out, showing love. Shout out to my girl Livy, part of my panel.
And the Billy.
Thank you guys so much. This means the absolute world to me. You have no idea. It's my first time back in 2 years. So
I appreciate being the first guest. Hopefully I get invited again.
Of course, you're always welcome. Always welcome to come back. All of you guys, always. So thank you guys. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, follow all the pages. I have them tagged below. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Bye. Bye.
Peace.